Okay, so let's write down a whole bunch of ways for you guys to find storage facility. I know there's a lot of newbies out there, and we had a lot of people register for this webinar. So I wanted to make sure, at least for everybody out there, they know how to find them or what we do to find them. Okay, so number one is, let's see, finding facilities. Number one is hire Stacy's team. And number two is hire your own VA. Okay. And then number three is get on Google Maps and search storage near me. Okay. And make a list of all those facilities. All right. Number four is search on Google Maps for the hidden market. It is time consuming to get and search on Google Maps. I mean, it's time consuming. I get it, right? So if you don't want to do that, then guess what? Hire your own VA. All right. Number five, or you can buy a list. Okay, you can buy a list, and then that way you just have a list. Now, the reason why we don't do this anymore is because number one, we have VAs that can do this, but number two, you know, sometimes the list, I mean, the list should be as updated as possible, right? But the truth is that these storage facilities are changing hands so quickly that like sometimes the most recent data is like, you know, not the correct data. But the truth is that even on Google Maps, it's not the correct data sometimes, you know, so it's like, you know, it is what it is, right? Okay. And let's see, okay, then number six is the easiest way, and the way that everybody is looking, but it's also the most expensive way, is going online, like to Crexi, LoopNet, or the MLS to find storage facilities. All right, Crexi, LoopNet, or the MLS to find storage facilities. All right, Crexi and LoopNet are basically like commercial MLSs for commercial property, right? So you can get in there. The one thing I really like about Crexi and LoopNet is that you could set up like email reminders. So if there's a new property that comes on the market, like it'll ping you and let you know. And I mean, we look on Crexi and LoopNet. And actually, I've never ever bought anything from the MLS except for my very first deal was from the MLS, but that was like 5 years ago when you could find like really good deals on the MLS. But we just put an offer in for one on Crexi or LoopNet. I can't remember which it is, Crexi or LoopNet, whichever one. And so we just put an offer on that one, but it is a more expensive property. And so a lot of times, like if you're looking for $1 million or less properties, it's a little bit harder, especially on like Crexi and LoopNet, to find property. So it's like it's a lot of times you'll find like the bigger deals, or maybe a little bit, if you can spend a couple $1 million, then you might be able to find like a better deal out there. Okay, but Crexi, LoopNet, and the MLS, you know, you never know. You should be like using all your avenues to look at properties, and we do. You know, we do. The first time ever in the last 5 years, we put an offer on like I think LoopNet, but I'm not sure.